Hey, what's going on YouTube? Nassif here from Click, and today I'll be taking a quick look at some of the new features introduced in the Marshmallow update for Android Wear for the Moto 360 first gen. Now, before I get started, I just want to talk a little bit about the update and how it rolled out. So the update was launched officially for the Motorola lineup of smartwatches about a month ago, and I just got this update maybe about a week and a half ago. So I did wait. I was kind of waiting for almost 3 weeks, just kind of sitting there waiting. I factory reset the watch a few times, didn't push me the update at all. So I think they're kind of doing it in some sort of queue where not all of the watches are going to get it at the same time. Something similar to the Nexus Nexus phones when they announce a new software for Android. You won't get it the second that it's announced. It's kind of rolled out in increments, I guess. Anyway, so let's get into some of the new features. The first one I can't really show you, but I definitely can talk about it and how it's impacted the watch. And it's also the biggest feature, I guess, in Marshmallow is the doze feature. So basically what doze does is if the watch notices you're not really doing anything, it's been on standby for a while, it's going to start shutting down or putting the apps in this sleep mode, hence the name doze. And some of the processes and whatnot will also be put in sleep mode. The CPU is clocked down, I believe. And basically this is to all help improve your battery life by quite a bit, actually. And for my usage anyway, before the Marshmallow update, I went from 9 o'clock to about 5 p.m. and I had about 25 to 30% left at the end of the day. And this is with ambient display on. And basically from 5 p.m. to 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. I wouldn't be able to use the watch. I'd have to put it on charge to get me through the rest of the day. Now with this new update, I can unplug the watch at 9 a.m., go my 9 to 5 day, come home. I'll still have about 50% left in my battery on the watch, and then from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. or whenever I go to sleep, I'll still have the watch on my wrist, still be using it. And then before I go to sleep, I just pop it on the charging dock, and it's good to go for the next day. So that doze feature definitely has made improvements for me. I've read a few articles and I guess posts in like forums and whatnot saying that it's actually made the battery worse, but I think that may just be those individuals, not actually the whole the update for everyone else. So that's pretty much that for the doze feature. Next up, I want to talk about some of the new gestures in here. So if we head over into the settings menu, you can scroll down. There's a new gestures menu. You have your wrist gestures, you have a tutorial and more tips. More tips will open up a web page on your phone. The tutorial just kind of runs you through the new gestures on the phone. So if we look at them, back to the watch face here. So the first one is if I want to scroll up, I can do that. It'll pull the next thing up. Scroll up again. It'll do the next card for me, and then you can swipe that away. If I'm on the watch face, I scroll down. Let's try and get it active here. It's not active. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to pull this down for you so you can access this quick settings toggle thing here. The next one, if I had a card here, I would show you. Hold on, let's head into the Google app, see if we can get a card to show up somewhere. Alright, so basically if I'm at I'll try and give a little bit of a demo here. If I'm on a card and I push in, so basically my arm up here, push down and back up, that'll kind of be like me selecting the card. So it'll open up the card in a new face here, and basically you can kind of read or whatever, access the card from there. Then from the card, if I go up and back down, the watch is gonna send the kind of back to the original position of the card. So it'll be back to, if I got a notification on my watch here, that's where the screen would be. On the watch face here, if I push down, it does open. So if I push down on the watch face, it'll open up this kind of apps menu over here, and I can access that. And also a new feature, if you shake the watch around, it'll bring you back to the home screen, and there's that. I think for the gestures, that's pretty much it. Also, there's 6 new languages in the OS. You can also set your time independent of the phone. I'm not sure. For me, I'm not going to really use that. But that feature's there as well. You also have another one here is the app permission. So basically, it's similar to the Marshmallow update on phones, where you can give apps kind of permission to access something. So if I check the phone app here and open it up, the contacts is enabled SMS, but if I don't want the phone app to see my contacts, I can disable it from here, and then the phone app's not going to be able to see contacts anymore. So that's pretty straightforward. I don't need to really demonstrate that. Another thing is the menu change here. So instead of a factory reset button, you have unpair with phone. So that'll unpair your phone, and it'll factory reset the watch at the same time. Also here, so they got rid of the reboot button now, so it's just power off and to power the watch back on, you got to hold the power button and whatnot. And I think for features wise, that's pretty much it. In terms of performance, I mean, there is a few stutters and jitters here and there. I guess I mean, as through the video, I guess you could kind of see that. So if I head into like settings here, sometimes settings takes a while. It kind of judders across, jitters, whatever. There's little see like over there, I swiped across, it went back, and there's just small bugs. But in terms of overall performance, it's run pretty well. I don't do too much of this kind of scrolling through and opening apps and settings on a daily basis. Basically, it's just me using it for notifications, replying to them, and it works just fine for that. But hopefully Google and Motorola push out an update as it activates. It'll push up a new update for that. In case you're wondering also, this is a together watch face. So basically, if you set this up, someone else you know has a Android Wear watch, you'd be able to use this. So this is my colleague M. Let's just send him a little bit of a doodle here. Let's be a troll and send him that. Yeah, let's send that off. Alright, so you can, it's kind of like similar to the Apple Watch where you can send little pictures, you can send an emoji. So if I want to send him, you know, an emoji of poo, I can draw that in, it'll pull up a bunch of different things I thought you drew. Or if you want, you can choose from a list of emojis that they have here. So if I click the smiley face, there's my recents, and then there's all kinds of different emojis you can choose from. What else is going on? I'm just like, that's it. Okay, let's head back out then. What else? So you can also access photos. So this will load up your recent photos here. And I don't have any right now, but if you have any recent photos, I think it'll show your last 10. And then also you can send stickers, and then this is your configuration here, so you can set up your watch face. And if you want to, let's say if M sends me a message or sends me a doodle or something, it'll vibrate for me. And then also I can share my activity with him. So basically, if I'm out driving or something, and I'll get that back into focus. If I'm out driving on his watch, it'll show me in a little car icon, or if I'm walking, it'll have a little walking icon. So I mean, that's kind of convenient if you know, if you're paired with a friend or something who you're always talking to. Is there's that. But yeah, I mean, that's the together watch face you can unpair. So I mean, that's pretty much it for the Marshmallow update. There's not as many features as one may wish, but it's more of kind of an ironing out the bugs update. And that dose feature for me really helped out, especially with the Moto 360. It's kind of been notorious for having not the best battery life. But I think if I have ambient display off, I might be able to squeeze about a day and a half out of it, and then it'll die. But for me, I'm always charging it overnight. So that's that. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns or anything like that, you can leave them down below. As always, thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like the video. You can share it with your friends and family. Maybe they'd enjoy it. And subscribe to the channel because that really helps us out. Anyways, this has been Nasif from Click, and I'm out. Peace.